You've got mail.
Clara Dunham, 28, had just recently finalized her divorce. Not long after, she decided to give online dating a try and signed up on Match.com. A few days later, she received a peculiar email. The message addressed Clara by her full name, and in a lengthy paragraph, the sender mentioned knowing about her recent breakup, even suggesting that they could be a great match. The sender asked her to reply with her thoughts, yet the email was signed anonymously. There was also an attachment, an unsettlingly graphic image of a man's genitalia. At first, Clara assumed it might be her ex-husband, but upon closer inspection, the picture didn't seem like him at all. When she confronted him, he seemed genuinely surprised and assured her he wasn't responsible, explaining that such a move was out of character for him. Despite her best efforts to ignore it, more emails kept coming from the anonymous sender, each one increasingly angry and aggressive. Finally, one email included a photo attachment, a dark, eerie shot of the side of her house at night. At that point, Clara blocked the sender's email address, and the messages stopped. To this day, she has no idea who the sender was or if it really could have been her ex.
Story 2.
Once, a former Reddit user shared a disturbing story about a frightening email he received. One day, an unknown number sent him a text, urging him to check his email immediately. Following the instruction, he opened his inbox to find a message, written entirely in capital letters entitled, "Download this now." The email addressed him by his full name and included his home address and phone number. Attached were 5 files, 4 images and 1 exe file, ominously labeled, "Download this now." The attached pictures were unsettlingly personal. The first showed a photo of his house. The second was of a young woman whom he eventually realized was his mother. The third was an old baby photo of himself, and the fourth featured a creepy-looking middle-aged man he didn't recognize. He decided not to open the exe file and instead reported the email to the police. The nature of the exe file remains a mystery. Not long after, the Reddit post sharing this story was removed.
Story 3.
Father Michael, the priest of a small-town church in upstate New York, maintained an email account specifically for his church duties. One day, he received a strange, titleless email. The moment he opened it, his computer crashed, displaying a blue screen. After several attempts, he finally managed to restart it, only to find that all his files and data had vanished. His desktop background had changed to a disturbingly realistic image of Satan. Programs like Internet Explorer wouldn't open, and occasionally, a warped, sinister laugh echoed from the speakers. Though it was never discovered who was responsible, it appeared to be the work of a malicious hacker with far too much time.
Story 4.
In 2009, a massive wave of virus-laden emails swept across the internet. With seemingly harmless subject lines like free 40% off coupons at Target, these emails disguised their true intent. Once opened, a virus would silently install on the user's computer, allowing their activity to be monitored and, in some cases, granting partial or even full control over the system. Some of these viruses even covertly activated built-in webcams, enabling hackers to spy on users without their knowledge. Though no one could pinpoint exactly how these attacks worked or how to defend against them, the wave of infected emails eventually faded. Similar email swarms have since surfaced on rare occasions, though they haven't been as dangerous.
Story 5.
Emily, a beautiful high school girl, received an email from the principal informing her about her academic performance. In the email, the principal reminded Emily to pay attention to her studies and expressed a desire to meet with her to discuss the matter. However, at the end of the email, there was a strange line asking Emily not to reply to the email. A week later, Emily received another email from the principal asking her to meet at the back of the school at 7 a.m. Emily went to school and saw a stranger hiding behind a trash can. She ran home in fear. Emily's family reported the incident to the school. The investigation revealed that the email was not sent by the principal. The source of the email was traced to a website that allowed users to send anonymous emails. The computer used to send the email was located in the farthest corner of the local library. These stories show the potential dangers of the internet and careless use of email. We need to be careful with unfamiliar emails, avoid opening attachments of unknown origin, and protect our personal information.